Okay guys, so every time you come and do record data for your tank, you also want to make sure the tank is working properly. With our tank, we are trying to recreate a healthy ecosystem that our trout would experience out in the wild, and even try to do a little bit better than what they would have out in the wild. So the number one thing that our trout need is cold water. Our trout are born in December, and they're used to living in very cold water from the beginning of their life. So we have to help keep the water cold, this chiller. It's this little black box by your tank, and you'll see that it has a number on the front. This number will tell you the temperature of the water that is inside of our chiller. It does not necessarily mean it's the temperature of the water inside the tank. Sometimes our chiller can get blocked and the water isn't properly cycling through it. And so every time we record a temperature, we want to record the temperature that we see on our thermometer on our tank. And we also want to compare that number to what we see on the chiller to see if they're very different. Because if they're very different, that can mean that there's a problem with our chiller and it's not cycling the water properly. The water enters our chiller through this kind of foam intake that you'll see in the corner of your tank. Water goes in through there, into our chiller, and then it will come out in the corner of your tank. You will probably see a stream of water coming out. Sometimes it's not visible on some tanks, so you just want to always make sure that water is coming out of that outflow of the chiller. If you have a reason to suspect that it's water not flowing out of it, we do not want to put our hands in the tank, so either ask your teacher, or you can use a pipette or some other type of pencil, and you can go and stick it in front of the outflow nozzle, and you'll be able to feel the water pushing against it. Next, we all have a filter on our tank. Our filter is also cycling the water through it just like our chiller. So our filter is helping remove some of the waste that we have that builds up in our tank. As our trout grow, we'll be feeding them more and they will be pooping a lot more. So on the side of your tank, you have a black canister. Inside the canister, we have a bunch of things that help clean the water out. The water will come in through that long plastic tube, and it will go in through there into our filter, and then it will go out through an outflow nozzle next to the same nozzle that the water is coming out of for your chiller. So those two outflow nozzles in the corner should always have water coming out of them. Again, if you don't think water is coming out, you can stick your pipette or a pencil into the water. Try to avoid touching the water as much as possible. And then finally, we have an air stone, and that is what's causing all the water to bubble up in your tank. And that is just helping oxygenate our water. Our water in our tank is pretty still. Our trout, they live in streams. They're used to flowing water, and water that is flowing in a stream is oxygenating itself as it moves against the rocks, and so that is what our air stone is helping to do. And so those are three things. Every time you come to your tank, you want to make sure it's working properly. Your chiller, your filter, and your air stone.